Hello, my name's Cheryl and I'm going to be going through the Fair Treatment and Equal Benefits and Opportunities Policy and Procedure with you today. As with all of our policies and procedures, they are written with a purpose, a policy and a procedure, and they relate to requirements specifically for Skills First, VET student loans, international students and sometimes nursing. Now, hopefully you've had a chance to read through this policy before we start. If not, just pause and keep going. Now, the purpose of this policy is to make sure that VFA Learning provides an equal opportunity environment for current and prospective staff, current and prospective students. So the policy, it says here that we will treat fairly all persons seeking to enrol with VFA Learning, all students seeking to review a consideration of an RTO decision, and any student stakeholder who uses VFA Learning's grievances and complaints. So selection of student. So VFA Learning has an open and fair, transparent procedure to make sure that students are selected on the basis of merit. So selection of students seeking to enrol in improved courses, regardless of whether the student may be enrolled in an improved course with an arrangement between the provider and employer or an industry body, and the treatment of such students. Throughout the process of selection, we ensure that prospective students and their parents and guardians are treated courteously, fairly and efficiently. We have our business development staff conduct an interview for all purposes, students in accordance with, and they ascertain the suitability to undertake the course, access the English proficiency, check the prospective student will have the necessary support in their computer literacy abilities, and clarify and cite originals and retain copies of certificates previously held qualifications. So for fair treatment, VFA Learning will treat fairly all of its students and all persons seeking to enrol or who would be entitled to program assistance. This fairness is in context to the relevant circumstances and situations in which fair treatment of students may result in students in different circumstances being treated differently. Hence, VFA Learning will ensure and take into account education disadvantages, the fact that the student may be enrolled in restricted access arrangement, that the student has been enrolled in an improved course in accordance with an arrangement that is entered into between the provider and employer or industry body, and that the student has been enrolled in an improved course in accordance with the arrangement that limits and restricts enrolments or in some of the places in the course. Equity. VFA Learning will ensure that it has its own reasonable view, selection procedures and fair and transparent and are based on merit. The admission criteria provide for exercise of discretion if VFA Learning is satisfied that the applicant would have a reasonable prospect of successfully completing the course, notwithstanding that one or more of the standard selection criteria have not been satisfied. Therefore, we will be guided by standard selection criteria. Each application will be assessed on a case-by-case basis. Publication. This fair treatment and equal opportunity procedure will be published to the students. It'll be on our website and references made to it in our student handbook. Thank you for listening. As always, the publishing details are below and let you know what current version you're working with. Thank you for listening. Bye.